Elon Musk has become a globally recognized figure and symbolized innovation, entrepreneurship, technological prowess, and leadership. The children of his generation desire to emulate his success. He motivates others to take action by showing them what is possible and instructing them on how to build a high-performance team and expand internationally. Musk built a variety of innovative firms that have become household names in their own right, including Tesla, Neuralink, SpaceX, and The Boring Company. Still, he is the most famous for Tesla, a company he started that produces electric automobiles. Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel and greetings. Today's video will discuss how about Elon Musk biography, so be sure to stay focused. Elon Musk is a South African businessman famous for starting the firms Tesla Motors and SpaceX. SpaceX is most known for its 2012 launch of the first privately funded spacecraft into orbit around the moon. Where does this Elon Musk guy come from? Elon Musk was born in South Africa but raised in the US. He started X.com in 1999, which became PayPal, and two other firms in 2002, SpaceX, and 2003, Tesla Motors. Musk amassed a fortune in the tens of millions of dollars after selling his startup company Zip2 to a division of Compaq Computers when he was in his late 20s. Musk shot to fame after his business SpaceX successfully launched a rocket in May 2012 that delivered his first commercial vehicle to the International Space Station. By purchasing Solar City in 2016, he significantly boosted the value of his holdings, and by advising President Trump in his early years in office, he established himself as a business pioneer. Reports indicate that Elon Musk surpassed Jeff Bezos as the world's richest man in January 2021. At the outset, on June 28, 1971, he entered this world in the South African city of Pretoria. When Musk was a kid, his parents and physicians worried about his hearing since he always talked to himself and conjured up new technologies. Therefore, they made him have a hearing examination. When his parents divorced when he was 10 years old, Musk developed an interest in computers. By the time he was 12, he had already sold his first piece of software, a game he had created and dubbed Blastar, which he had programmed himself. Musk was once considered a short, nerdy bookworm when he was younger. He was bullied until he was 15, when he had a growth spurt, learned self-defense skills like karate and wrestling, and had undergone a noticeable transformation. Family. Musk's mother, Canadian model Mae Musk, has the distinction of being the oldest woman to ever star in a CoverGirl ad campaign. As Musk and his brothers were growing up, their mother worked as many as 5 jobs to make ends meet. Musk's father, Elon Musk, is a prosperous engineer and businessman in South Africa. Musk, his brother Kimball, and his sister Tosca spent their formative years in South Africa. At the age of 10, he saw the separation of his parents. Education. At 17, Musk went to Canada to attend Queen's University and avoid serving in the South African military. In the same year, Musk became a Canadian citizen partly because he thought it would be easier for him to gain U.S. citizenship in that manner. In 1992, Musk left Canada to earn degrees in business and physics from the University of Pennsylvania. Having completed his first bachelor's degree in economics, he completed a second bachelor's degree in physics. After finishing his undergraduate studies at Penn, Musk went on to do his graduate work in energy physics at Stanford University in Palo Alto, California. After only 2 days at Stanford, he decided to join the internet boom, and in 1995 he founded Zip2 Corporation. His relocation, however, was perfectly timed with the boom, and he left Stanford after only 2 days to become a part of it. It was in 2002 when Musk became a citizen of the U.S. Companies. Corporation named Zip2. Musk and his brother Kimball established their first business together in 1995 under Zip2 Corporation. Zip2, an online city guide, immediately became a content provider for the freshly established websites of the New York Times and the Chicago Tribune. In 1999, a subsidiary of Compaq Computer Corporation purchased Zip2 for a total of $307.7 million in cash and $34.75 million in stock options. This transaction took to happen. PayPal. After selling Zip2.com in 1999, Elon and Kimball Musk used the money to launch X.com, internet-based financial services and payments firm. The following year, X.com was purchased, resulting in the foundation of PayPal in its current form. When eBay acquired PayPal in October 2002 for a total of $1.5 billion in stock, Musk made his first $1 billion. Before the sale, Musk owned 11% of the stock in PayPal. SpaceX. Musk's third company, Space Exploration Technologies Corporation, was founded in 2002 to build spaceships for commercial space travel. By 2008, SpaceX had already developed a good reputation for itself, so NASA chose to replace its space shuttle missions by granting the business a contract to oversee cargo transport for the ISS. with plans for astronaut transport in the future. The goal was to stop using the space shuttle entirely eventually. Rockets of the Falcon 9 type. Musk and SpaceX established history on May 22, 2012, when they successfully launched an uncrewed capsule into space atop a Falcon 9 rocket owned and managed by the corporation. It was the first time a private corporation flew a spacecraft to the International Space Station. The vehicle was dispatched to the ISS with 1,000 pounds of supplies for the astronauts stationed there. Musk was cited as remarking about the launch, "I feel blessed. It's the equivalent of us winning the Super Bowl for us." In December of 2013, a Falcon 9 successfully delivered a satellite to geosynchronous transfer orbit. This is the distance at which the satellite would lock into geosynchronous rotation. They have launched a second Falcon 9 carrying the Deep Space Climate Observatory satellite to examine the extreme emissions from the sun and how they affect power grids and communication networks on Earth. In March of 2017, SpaceX witnessed a successful test launch and landing of a Falcon 9 rocket made from reusable parts, a breakthrough that opened the road for more economical space travel. An explosion that occurred in November 2017 when the company was testing its brand new Block 5 Merlin engine was a setback for the organization. SpaceX stated that there were no reports of injuries and that the incident would not prevent the company from rolling out a new generation of Falcon 9 rockets as scheduled. In February of 2018, the successful test launch of the powerful Falcon Heavy rocket supplied the firm with another significant event that marked a key milestone. The Falcon Heavy was planned to deliver massive payloads into orbit and can serve as a spaceship for deep space missions. It was armed with several Falcon 9 launchers to fulfill these goals. Musk's cherry red Tesla Roadster served as the payload for the test launch of the Falcon Heavy. The ship was built with cameras so that it might provide some amazing sights during the spacecraft's scheduled orbit around the sun. In July 2018, SpaceX hailed the successful landing of a new Block 5 Falcon rocket, which touched down on a drone ship fewer than 9 minutes after liftoff. The landing occurred less than 9 minutes after the rocket had blasted off. The mission of the BFR to Mars. Musk released a revised design proposal for his BFR, an abbreviation that either stand for Big Effing Rocket or Big Falcon Rocket, in September of 2017. The BFR is a behemoth powered by 31 engines and topped by a spaceship that can accommodate at least 100 passengers. He said that SpaceX intended to utilize the vehicle for the first trip in 2022 to deliver supplies to Mars as part of his long-term goal to colonize the Red Planet. This was part of his more comprehensive strategy to colonize the Red Planet. At the annual South by Southwest festival held in Austin, Texas in March 2018, the entrepreneur told the crowd that he planned to have the BFR ready for short flights early in the year, following while also providing a knowing hint to his previous troubles with meeting deadlines. The following month after the announcement, the statement that SpaceX would be constructing a facility at the Port of Los Angeles to develop and host the BFR. Because SpaceX's gigantic rocket will only be mobile after it is finished and can be transported by barge or ship, the port site provides a suitable position for the corporation. Starlink Internet Satellites. At the end of March 2018, SpaceX was granted authority by the federal government of the U.S. to place a constellation of satellites into low orbit to give internet connectivity. The satellite network, branded as Starlink, would make internet service more accessible in remote locations. In addition, it will hopefully increase competition in marketplaces with many buyers and few sellers. SpaceX launched the initial payload of 60 satellites in May 2019, and the business then launched another payload of 60 satellites in November of the same year. Even though this was a huge step forward for the Starlink project, the presence of these bright orbiters in the night sky, with the possibility of thousands more to come, caused astronomers to express concern. They anticipated that a rise in the number of satellites in space would make it more challenging to analyze objects located at greater distances. Tesla Motors. Musk is not only one of the co-founders of Tesla Motors, but also serves as the company's CEO and product architect. Tesla Motors was created in 2003 to design and produce electric automobiles that are suited for mass production at reasonable prices and battery goods and solar roofs. Musk oversees all aspects of development, from conceptualization through production. Musk's early interests in philosophy, science fiction, and fantasy novels are symbolic of his idealism and concern with human growth, mirrored in his successful commercial career. He spends his time and attention on topics that he regards as vital to the survival of humanity, such as the transition to alternative kinds of energy, the exploration of space, and the growth of the internet. Musk has defied skeptics, disrupted sectors, and made the most money anyone ever has from PayPal, Tesla Motors, SolarCity, and SpaceX, all game changers despite the inevitable failures. He has made this money from those companies. That's all we have for you today. Do you want to know more about Elon Musk? If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any future videos, subscribe to the channel and switch on notifications. First and foremost, company do you think is covering more heights? Please participate and share your thoughts in the comment section below.